All right, welcome. All right, so what I wanted to do, this series that I want to do is all about going into my daily diary and just showing you like breaking it down. What am I eating? What things am I thinking about throughout my day? Rather than just give you the generic advice of like, hey, track calories, so on and so forth. Because I think sometimes we hear stuff and it's very helpful. So for me, when somebody's teaching me something and they're just giving me concepts, it's not as effective as like when somebody shows me what exactly to do and what's going on along with the concepts. It kind of puts it makes it more concrete for me. So that's kind of the idea behind this. So here we are. Let's go into our food. Um, and let's take a look at yesterday. Okay, so Monday, January 27th, um, we hit 202 carbs, 65 fats, and 144 protein. So pretty close, pretty on the dot there as far as the macros go. And that's one little thing that you kind of want to focus on is like if your coach has given you or if you are giving yourself macros, you want to get as close to them as possible. I give myself a wiggle room of 10 up or down on carbs or fats, and then 5 up or down on, carbs and proteins, and then 5 up or down on fats. The reason for that is that, remember, a gram of fat has 9 calories, a gram of protein and a gram of carbs has 4 calories. Okay, so you can be more off on carbs and protein and still be less calories compared to fat. So let's take a look. Yesterday we had a donut in the morning, um, Chips Ahoy, chocolate chip cookie, and then 2 hamburgers and 2 orders of small fries, a muscle milk later on, and then 10 ounces of chicken breasts. Okay, so this day got off to a rocky start, in the sense that I usually eat a donut. You can tell, like, most days, if I go back here, most days are gonna have a donut. It's just that's pretty standard. This day had a coffee cake. I like to have something sweet in the morning with my coffee. It's just something that I enjoy. So coming over here, we had a donut, which is typical. But then this chocolate chip. Okay, so it actually wasn't Chips Ahoy. It was actually, I went to this coffee shop, another one later on, to do some work, and I ordered this chocolate chip cookie. It must have been about this big. And so, without knowing the exact calories for that particular cookie, I know that, Chips Ahoy is one option that has very good calories, like as far as like accuracy. Another option that I probably could have done, that I could have used, is the Starbucks chocolate chip cookie, which now that I had that today, I realized it was the same size and weight as the cookie that I had yesterday, so that would have been on point. And in fact, let's just take a look. Today, here it is. So 42, 16, and 4. 42 carb, 16 fat, and 4 for 320. So let's take a look at my estimation yesterday. 42, 12, and 2. So very, very, very close, right? So I just figured 4 little chocolate chip cookies were the equivalent of the cookie that I had. And by the way, so this doesn't happen unless you have years of, well, you don't need years, but I have years of experience of weighing and measuring and seeing what things actually weigh. But if this is why tracking accurately is so important, because then you can do this, right? So then, all right, at this point I'm like, okay, now things are going a little bit weird. And then I was just hungry. Like, yesterday I was just kind of hungry, and so then I ordered a hamburger and an order of small fries. And so by that point I'm like, okay, like we're kind of off now for the day, because you could see, I had 50 fat there in for those burgers and that cookie, and then 9 in the morning, so I was already at 59 grams of fat. And so there wasn't much that I could have for dinner, so which is why, so looking at dinner now, I kind of saved the day by having my one protein shake, because the thing I was missing was my protein, right? So I had 36 and 3, and I needed to hit a total of 150. So for the evening, I finished off with 10 ounces of chicken breast and a protein shake. Now, this chicken breast, I'll tell you what, if the chicken breast doesn't taste good, you're not going to be able to eat 10 ounces of chicken breast. It's just not going to happen. So, the way that you cook your chicken is very important. And that's why I recommend, watch my video on how to cook chicken. Like, with my recipe, the one that I use, it's always super moist. It's super delicious. And, you can eat more. You want to eat more chicken. It's just because it's delicious. So, very, very important to develop the skills of making your food taste good. So that's pretty much it for yesterday, and that's how we stayed on point. And then woke up today with my weight was where it needed to be, or in the right direction, in the right vicinity. So let me know if you have any questions on that. I will be doing this more often, just because I want to share my thought process and put some flesh on the bones, as far as telling people to track calories and giving them some real info. All right. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. This year we will be putting out a lot more content and information to make fat loss very, very easy and very enjoyable, and get out of the fat loss phase and into a living phase. So I will leave it at that. I will see you guys next time.